The title of this story is Who Eats What in a Forest Food Chain? Now, some of the pictures in here are going to be a little intense, and some animals are going to be eating other animals, like we saw in the savannah. This takes place in the forest or in the woods. Let's get started. Who eats what in a forest food chain? Every plant and animal in a forest is part of a food chain. In a food chain, energy moves from one living thing to the next. In a forest, the trees are the first link in a food chain. They reach toward the sun. Almost all food chains need the sun's energy. Plop! An acorn falls from the tree. An acorn weevil spies a crack. The weevil chews the seed inside. That's a weevil right there. A hungry mouse spots the weevil. Crunch! The mouse will save the acorn for later. He ate the bug, the weevil. A young snake coils nearby, waiting. Gulp. Its belly is full. The snake finds a spot to rest. So the snake ate that mouse, and now I can see the shape of the mouse right here in his tummy. Later, a raccoon rambles down to the river. It spots dinner and swipes. The snake makes a good meal. So the mouse is inside the snake, and now the snake is getting eaten by the raccoon. The raccoon heads back to its den. A bobcat waits quietly in the trees. Oh no! Pounce! The cat attacks. The bobcat ate the raccoon. The bobcat is a great hunter, but one day the bobcat is hurt in a fight with another cat. The wound is deadly. That means that one of those bobcats dies. A vulture, remember we talked about them, feeds on parts of the bobcat's body. So the bobcat is not alive anymore, and the vulture is coming to eat some parts of its meat. Worms, bacteria, and fungi break down the rest of the body. The decomposers return nutrients into the soil. So there's bugs and worms and different things that help to break down that bobcat's body, and it goes down into the ground. In spring, an acorn sprouts. It uses the nutrients in the soil to grow. A new oak tree reaches for the sun, and the food chain goes on. You've seen a food chain in action. Now take a look at this temperate, deciduous forest food web. A food web is made up of many food chains in one area. So this has lots of different types of animals. It goes from the vultures and the hawks and the owls, down to the bobcats and the foxes, deers and raccoons, even the turkeys and the squirrels, the snakes, the weevils, jumping mouse, and acorns. All of those things work together to make a forest food chain.